Hello, everybody. This is Gerald Salenti, and it's Thursday, August 21st, 2025. Remember, the trend is your friend, and we're your friend. We're giving you trends that you can't find anywhere, anyplace, anyhow. So support the Trends Journal because we're supporting you. The grand total of $2.59 a week, or subscribe to the Charlie Paper Record, the New York Slide, for $4 a day, or the Wall Street Journal, $5 a day. Again, giving you the facts, and I'm going to read some of the facts right now. And as I would say to the politicians, fuck you. Anyway, on to the markets. Stocks were down. Yep, S&P fell for the fifth day in a row. Why? The money junkies are waiting to hear what Fed head Powell has to say tomorrow. Oh, I'll tell you what he's going to say. More bullshit. Yeah. And all I do is bullshit. Hey, Salenti, you're full of shit. There's no inflation. It's only temporary. Hey, you remember that? Remember that spewing out of the fucking shithead's mouth? Salenti, don't you call him a shithead. He's the Fed head. Hey, it's only transitory. Remember that shit? Remember that shit? Oh, the money junkies are waiting to hear what Powell has to say tomorrow. How fucking stupid. What a bunch of shit. Subscribe to CNBC. That wants shit. Go to the mainstream media. Swallow the shit. Swallow the shit. It's the American way. Stand 6 feet apart. Put on that mask. And remember, when you jerk off, sanitize your hands. All right. Waiting for Powell. So it's down. NASDAQ was down. The NASDAQ was down 0.34%. Dow down. Also down around that much. Fed. They're pricing that the Fed's going to lower interest rates next month by 74% likelihood. It's gone down from the 90s. Walmart shares dipped more than 4%. They say that the missed street's expectations, but the sales estimates surpassed, will keep winning up because that's where the plantation workers of Slavelandia go, fucking Walmarts. I got into that place maybe 4 times in my life, only because I had to get something when I was out of town and I needed it for my computer. What an ugly fucking factory. What a bunch of shit. Brought to you by Slick Willie Clinton. Yep, that's the people that got him in there. He took over all the mom and pop stores. When I was a young man, there were grocery stores, hardware stores, stationery stores, drug stores, shoe stores. Now the chains own everything, and all we are plantation workers of Slavelandia. What else? Gold. When on the year, it was down some $10, but it's still trading in that, and we've been saying this for how long? The $3,330, $40 range for like months. So gold's solid. And again, as the dollar goes down, which is going to go down when they lower interest rates, gold prices are going to go up. We're very bullish on it. Bitcoin's still sliding. It's down to 112,387 per coin. It's still 112,000. It was like 70,000 when the Trump thing got in. So it's almost double the price. And we're still bullish on it because the Trump team, guys in his White House, all the money he got from the crypto people, over $100 million when he ran for campaign, tens of millions for his inauguration, his friends, the family, they're all in it. So we're bullish on it. Not what you like, what you want, what you wish for. Crude went up 1.24% at 67 a barrel because they say signs of strong demand in the United States. We'll see where it goes. What else? What else we got here? And here's an article by AP. China is expanding into digital currencies, hoping to promote use of its people's money. Again, the world is going digital. There's no question about it. And one of the beliefs I have is they're going to come up with a new stable coin. They'll call it anything they want to replace from dirty cash to digital trash. And it's happening all over the world. And that's what's going to go see more and more of it. Again, the world is digital. It's an AI world, a digital world, a high-tech world, a shit world show. And it's just going to keep turning more and more into that. Besant bets on stable coins to bolster demand for U.S. treasuries. All right? How about making up a lot of fucking shit? How about making up a lot of stable coins? Who invented this fucking crap? All right? Stable coins. A gangster game. A bullshit crap. But like it, don't like it. We're trend forecasters. That's where it's going. Stable. U.S. tech slide enters, this is yesterday's news, or today's, but happened yesterday. This is Financial Times for today. Second day as AI rally concerns rise. Go back to February 5th. What did we warn in the cover of the Trends Journal? .com bust 2.0. Ready or not, here it comes. All right? We call this before everybody. And now they're all talking about it. Fuck you, Salenti. You're only a little wop from the Bronx, you little guinea. Shut the fuck up. Hey, I'm Warren Buffett's son. I'm Peter. I'm Ackerman. I'm a Fink. You only listen to me. Not you, little guinea. This is fucking disgusting. We've sent this out to all the media. All of them. The .com bust is coming. They're ignoring it. They're only playing it down a little bit. We're warning you to prepare because the markets are going to crash. All the articles are in this week's Trends Journal, last week's and the weeks before and the week before. This week's Trends Journal is filled with articles. They're coming from Altman and others showing the weakness, the overvalued .com world. And they hate me for this. The Chinese are going to take over. You think I like the commies? Has nothing to do with it. I'm a trend forecaster. We call it the way it is, not the way we want it. What do we got? This is from The Telegraph yesterday. The warning signs the AI bubble is about to burst. Shock sell-off after study warns, you ready? Most investments in artificial intelligence get zero returns. Isn't that nice? That's an MIT report. We warned you about this in January, the Trends Journal in January 28th. We warned that this is going to happen. And here's an article from the Financial Times today. Persuasive AI chatbots that can change your mind prompt fears about misuse. It's the new way of the world. Persuasive AI chatbots. How about prostitute little fucking pricks? And of course, you know, I can't say the other word. That lie to us. Just a different team of fucking bullshit. And it's the future. And it's going to keep happening. Yep. This is real. It's this AI. And again, you go back to my book Trends 2000 that I wrote in 1996. I wrote about interactive view. You're going to be learning more and more online. Of course, this is long before AI, but AI is the future. And they're going to keep investing more and more into it. And it is going to be the way of the new world. And what else do we have here? What is making the AI models persuasive is their ability to generate large amounts of relevant evidence and communicate in an effective and understandable way, said David Rand, professor of information science, blah, 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 blah. AI models from OpenAI, Meta, XAI, and Alibaba can make people change their political views in less than 10 minutes of conversation, according to new research. All right? This is showing you the power of what's coming, what's next, and where it's going. So we're just telling you, like it or not, it's the future. July home sales rise as prices approach inflection point. This is from CNBC. Sales of previously owned homes rose 0.2%. Inventory is now at the highest level since 2020. Oh, wow. But it's still below pre-COVID levels. Prices are still going up. When everybody said the markets were going to crash because of high mortgage rates, he said, no, they're not. We're the only ones out there that we know of, very few, if there are others, saying they weren't going to go down, and they're still going to go up. Yep. And prices aren't going up as fast as they were, but they're still going up. And what else do we have here? Housing starts rise more than expected. Again, here, you ready? Talking about AI. Ackman backs private schools that embrace AI learning. Billionaire Bill Ackman has a new fascination, a fast-growing private school that eschews lessons in diversity, equity, and inclusion, and uses artificial intelligence to speed teach children in 2 hours. This is the future. Interactive view, and now it's AI. Like it, don't like it, it is where it's going to go. And again, the bigs keep getting bigger. Each week in your Trends Journal, we have these articles showing the facts, how we're just becoming more plantation workers of Slavelandia. Lowe's sets $8.8 billion purchase of materials company. Oh, Lowe's? Yeah, once upon a time, there were hardware stores. Home Depot, no more hardware stores. No more locally owned, only owned by the bigs. Thanks to pieces of political shit that sold us out and did away with all the antitrust laws. Don't forget to vote. I'm a Republican. I'm a Democrat. I'm a liberal. I'm a conservative. I have a mind the size of a pea. One after another. Thoma Bravo to buy Dayforce. Yep. $11.2 billion. Look at these numbers. Northwestern Energy and Black Hills agrees to merge, $15.5 billion. And then on to the Israel war. You love that genocide? Keeps on going. Nobody cares. Hardly there. This is an article at the bottom of page 6 in the Turlet Paper Record. Israel's far right denounces ceasefire proposal for Gaza. Far right? How about a bunch of fucking scumbags? How about a bunch of arrogant, murderous pricks? And I can't say the other word because there probably aren't many of them there. Gaza wants a ceasefire, they don't. And they're ramping up the war. Netanyahu's taking over Gaza. Again, it's been the plan from the beginning. Again, that little boy, Jared Kushner, Trump's son-in-law, in your Trends Journal in March of 2024. That's very valuable waterfront property, and the Palestinians should be pushed into the Negev desert. Oh, yeah. Genocide, by definition. Oh, the Middle East Riviera by Trump. I forgot. Paper shows Fox hosts aided Trump. New York Times. One after another, little fucking prostitutes. Little gutless pieces of shit. Don't forget to watch. Don't subscribe to the Trends Journal. Tune on your TV. Yeah. Swallow shit. What else? It's not anti-Zionist, though the 80 Orthodox rabbis urge Israel to address Gaza humanitarian situation, condemn settler violence. Haaretz. All right? So don't call me an anti-Semite. Call the Orthodox rabbis anti-Semites. There, a lot of Jewish people, every one of my Jewish friends are against what's going on there. Everyone. As I said, every day I thank my parents, aunts, uncles, and people that passed on that have been so good to me and helped me make who I am. And again, Mr. and Mrs. Singer, Mr. and Mrs. Rosenblatt, Herbie Strauss, Harold Urich, Jesse Rima, John Anthony West. I know these aren't Jewish names, like Kenny Young, Under the Boardwalk, Down by the Sea. He wrote that song. Jewish cat, best friends, load of them. So kind and good to me. So it has nothing to do with religion. So shove that religion crap up your ass. I don't want to hear it. It has nothing to do with hating a religion. I launched Occupy Peace. I'm a man of peace. I'm a warrior for the Prince of Peace. And don't forget, we're having a rally up here in Kingston, New York on September 27th. So far, Judge Napolitano, Joe Laurie of Consortium News. You got to check out Consortium News. The stuff that they put out there is phenomenal. And Scott Ritter so far. So don't save your fucking bullshit that I'm an anti-Semite. I'm anti-war. I'm anti-genocide. And I'm anti-scumbag. Politicians. Democrats see profound loss in registration. This is a very interesting article, by the way, in today's toilet paper. The Democratic Party is hemorrhaging votes long before they even go to the polls. Of the last 30 states to track voter registration by political party, Democrats lost ground to Republicans in every single one between 2020 and 2024 election. We've said it before, we say it again. It's time for a new third party. It's a crime syndicate, both of them. And now Musk has backed off. He's going to invite no third party. He's going for Little Boy Vance that changed his name how many fucking times? Trump's crackdown on homeless may sweep up veterans. This is an article in the toilet paper. I mention this because I come up with the homeless solution. You take them out of the cities, take them out of these shelters, take them out of these shitty rooms, and put them in the country. We're spending billions and billions of dollars every year to house them in these places where they get kickbacks to the politicians. Bring them up to the country. Build boys' towns for homeless towns. That was a movie, Boys' Towns. You make them homeless towns. You put them in the beautiful country setting, give them skills, put them to work, give them a purpose of life. But nobody wants to listen to me. Again, I'm only a little guinea from the Bronx. What the fuck do I know? That's what we have to do. This is disgusting what they're doing to me. And then finally, this is from the Financial Times today. 2-decade survey tells story of how Americans lost their interest in reading. Yep. How about 2-decade survey tells story how Americans are becoming dumber than shit. Oh, MSNBC just changed their name to MS. Yeah, more shit. I watch Fox. I watch CNN, the Cartoon News Network. I like ABC. I like NBC. Why, CBS. Oh, NPR. My mind's that big. People aren't reading anymore. That's why we need your subscribers to the Trends Journal. Read the facts. No advertisements. Nobody tells us what to do. None. Zero. $2.37 a day. So we're giving you everything we can. And this is the proof of the dumbing down of society. Time spent reading is very, it's way down. Mothers used to read to their kids. And now they say participants had child under age of 9 with them reading during every day. Only 2% read with a child. My mother, may she rest in peace, knew I was the youngest of 5, and then they had what they call change of life kids. When I was a baby, My mom, may she rest in peace, used to sit down and read me golden books. I'll never forget it, how I loved it so much. And what happened? I became a reader. I read about 6 hours a day, at least. I underline the articles, yeah, that go to the writers. Yeah, ain't bullshit, yeah. Think I want to read all this shit and underline all this crap? Yeah, one after another, all underlined. Every article, yeah. Look. You think I want to do all this? I do it so we can make the Trends Journal the best that it could possibly be. And we read the facts. If you listen to 25 minutes of bullshit on a TV station, what they call news, that's the equivalent to 1/4 of a printed page of information in a newspaper. 1/4 of a page. So you're getting nothing. You're getting propaganda from prostitutes. So subscribe to the Trends Journal. The more subscribers we have, the more we could do. And again, watch the interview I did with Judge Napolitano yesterday. It's a good one. He's some cat, man. A man of honor. Man I want to see as president of the United States. Thanks for tuning in.